Hi, my name is Zawatif.
And my name is Nur Shahina Hanafi. We are from MBA 1322B.
So, we are going to do a review about that video we found it at the TED Talk channel in YouTube.
This video was hosted by Haley Hardcastle. She is the Mental Health Secretary for the Associated Student of the University of Oregon. Her mission is to help students take control of their education and help by having a voice in the legislative process.
She established a network of student activities in order to make school a better place for those struggling with a mental health challenge. This video was recorded on January 2020 and published on 5 June 2020.
A summary of this video is, in Oregon, Haley Hardcastle began her career as a student council leader at the state level. She currently enlists other young leaders to develop and advocate for academic reforms. Her goal is to empower kids to take charge of their education and help by participating in the drafting of laws.
Even though stress, anxiety, panic attack, and burnout can be commonplace at school, there is frequently no official policy in place to support students who need to put their mental health first. Haley Hardcastle argued why school ought to provide mental health days so that students can engage in emotional hygiene practice without feeling judged. Learn how she and a group of others young people turn their campaign into legislation by following along.
In this video, she was using speech to persuade. The specific purpose is to persuade the audience about why students should take a break to prioritizing mental health in school.
Attention getting taken by Haley Hardcastle, she was able to attract the audience interest about mental health by using hand and body movement. She started her presentation with her own stories. She also posed questions to the audience and shared about her experience in started her mental health journey since she was 6 years old.
The topic of this video is why students should have mental health day. Mental health includes all our emotions, psychological and social well-being. Mental health is affect how we think, we feel and we behave. Stress, depression, anxiety can all affect mental health and disrupt a person's routine. Student performance can be hampered by the mental health issue that impair their level of focus, reliability, mental capacity, and optimism. At school, there are many challenges that students will face.
She wants to offer the audience about some insight into the world of teenager mental health. Besides from that, she also tells her life experience that she has trauma-induced anxiety and clinical depression and the solution of the problem.
The central idea of this speech is there are several reasons why school ought to provide mental health days so that students can engage in emotional hygiene practices without feeling judged and ways to handle with mental health among students.
The first main point talk about even not everyone has a diagnosis of mental illness, but everyone has brain that need to be scared as our physical. Mental illness is not only psychological but also in some physical way, such as nausea and headache. She and her friend even did some research and they found out suicide in the second leading cause of the death period. She also made a commit with organization called Students for Healthy Oregon in her own country. After a few months, they lobby and research and campaign for their bill and was finally signed into law in June 2019.
The second main point that have been discussed is she shared about the skill that she has learned as a kid to help other students with mental health challenges. The skill is she used all of those rest days to the fullest in some semester. One of the best ways to end the stigma surrounding mental health is by spreading the idea that it is always okay to take a break for your mental well-being, especially for teens and students.
The end of the speech is Haley Hardcastle said that physical and mental health are equal and they are connected together that should be treated well. She wants to invite his listener to stand up to form successful organization or team to protect teenagers with mental problems.
In conclusion, she used an example of a standard that the audience should take and think about life like a race, like a long-distance race. She said it is okay to not be okay, and it is always good to take a break, even it is just for a while. Take a break from academic to relax your mind and body.
The meaning of the quote that she said is, if you spring in the beginning, you will get hurt. You may injure yourself by pushing too hard, but if you pace yourself slowly, sometimes deliberately, and you push yourself other times, you will definitely be more successful.
The end, she advised to look after each other, look after the kids and teens in your life, especially the ones that look like they have it all together. As society, we can learn how to manage them by looking after each other.
She didn't use anything of the real method, so there are no visual aids, and this video was a live speech on this YouTube channel.
In this video, Haley Hardcastle was talking in a strong voice to reveal her confidence. The rate, pace, and volume of his voice are good. Her pronunciation, grammar, and vocabulary in this speech was vividly and precise. Her body gesture and hand movement also changed a bit so that she isn't just standing stiff while talking.
In our opinion, the good of Haley Hardcastle delivery is this speech is very clear as she explained it one by one. She also made eye contact with her audience and explained calmly. She held something in her hand to prevent it from shaking while presenting from our audience.
The bad is there are no visual aid. It's become boring for the audience to listen to her speech. She also just point her opinion only.
We agree with Haley Hardcastle's opinion about mental health among students. Schools should have a mental health days sometimes to allow the student get rest to feel calm and free.
The school also should be aware about the impact of mental health problems. The school need to give an assessment or assignment yearly so that it will never disturb the student mental health break days. That's all from us. Thank you.